Hello, and welcome to another video on Nexomon Revenge. If you saw the previous video and aren't a member of the Discord, I wouldn't blame you if you thought the project was abandoned, but it's not. It's just much larger in scope than the mod I did for Nexomon Extinction. The mod has recently reached a major milestone, in that you can now complete the main game. There's still the post-game and a lot of additional polishing to do, but I thought I'd record another video where you could see a bit more of the game and some of the more newly added features. I mentioned this last time, but you can now enter your name, which is a thing on almost every port except the Steam version, so it's re-enabled here. This is also one of the biggest changes, that we now have randomizer, similar to Nexomon Extinction. It might look like it's not customizable at all, but you actually can. You customize it using the last 2 digits of the seed number. I set the last digit to 1, which tells it not to randomize move pools, so we're going to be playing with default move pools, but everything else will be randomized. You can, of course, also play without the randomizer by just selecting no there. So we're going to go ahead and skip the intro. In the last video, some people commented that the volume balance was kind of off, so I've turned the game down a lot. But this intro is still extremely loud, regardless. I'm not even going to attempt to talk over this. I don't know what it is with the Nexomon series having very loud intros, because the intro in Extinction is also extremely loud.
Our story.
Another new feature is that you can now skip that narration. That is unskippable in the base game. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this golden trap here. We're probably gonna need that. So you might have noticed I'm advancing the text very fast. There's now a feature to just auto-skip the text by holding the top button, just like an Extinction. It's actually even faster than the Extinction version, where you can speed it up slightly by also mashing the cancel button. Here you don't have to do that. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get the starter. I'm going to be skipping most of the cutscenes here. This mod does have a lot of cutscene changes, but that's sort of not really the focus I was going to go over with this video. I'll point out a little bit of it when it happens. But I'm sort of trying to keep the story changes under wraps for now, so you can experience that yourself when you play the mod. There's a small change there. If you're very familiar with the base game, you might know that Nexomon container normally goes one tile further to the left. And you'll see why it does that a bit later. Anyway, here are the starters. You're also going to see another one of the big changes here, which is that there are now cosmics in the game. And I actually hacked it so the first starter here would always be a Cosmic. So you have Cosmic Blurk here, who we're going to go ahead and select. He's normally blue in sort of a light blue color, but he has this sort of spiffy white and black color scheme now. In case you're not familiar with Extinction, Cosmics are basically like shiny Pokemon from the Pokemon series. They're rare alternate color versions of the Nexomon. They're not any stronger or anything, they just look cool. But a lot of people like to collect them. Under normal circumstances, there would be about a 1 in 300 chance of one of the starters being Cosmic. Anyway, it's just like the intro battle here. It is technically possible to lose this fight. In the base game, this actually causes the scripting to break. But it's set up so it's unbelievably unlikely to actually lose. But here, because of randomizer, anything could happen and you could actually lose, like if the opponent gets a legendary or something. But there is now a fail-safe cutscene that activates if you lose the fight. It's quite funny, but we won't be seeing it this time. I like actually slightly toned down the flashing lights here because it was a bit much in the base. It's still pretty crazy. A little less excessive. So this is why the crate remains there, is because he takes it. I thought it was kind of weird that in the base game, after you take the starter, the crate just fades away. So it's like, what happens to the rest of them? Well, he took them. Anyway, on to the catch tutorial. There's also a change here in the base game as well. The catch tutorial in the base game is always a Biron, which is a plant type. But in the mod, the typing of the monster that you get actually depends on the starter that you chose. So basically, if you pick the plant type starter, you don't just always get like another plant type, which feels redundant. Instead, it'll sort of give you a type that complements the type you started with. Now, this does not apply to Randomizer, where the monster is just completely random. But it's a thing if you're playing it non-randomized. Hey, this catch tutorial is very simple. They just force you to throw a golden nectar trap. There's a line before the tutorial where he says, like, don't complain about being forced to throw a golden trap. This one was a freebie. There's little extra jokes and small text changes like that pretty much everywhere. So we get some free potions, which is going to be very helpful. So I'm going to try to play up until Remus, which is the second major boss fight. The first time I did a video, we played only up till Ivan, which really isn't very far at all. You could like beat Ivan in like 20 or 30 minutes. But Remus requires you to go a fair bit further. So we're going to have to conserve our potions this time. Alright, so now we have sort of like main control here. One of the first things we're going to have to do is catch a couple more Nexomon. I think, like, isn't this like a trap? Yeah. In some cases, the items are changed from what they were in the base game, but that doesn't mean I remember them all. Alright. So for optimal safety, we're probably going to try to want to catch 2. That's not great. It's the same type as what I already have, and it's also only level 3. I'm probably just going to run. Oh, running can also now fail. In the base game, running actually never fails. Not great. Just like in Pokemon, every time you fail to run, it gets more likely that you will succeed the next time. That's not helping us right now, though. I'm just taking a ton of damage for no reason. Okay, we're finally out of there. Okay, this is usable. That's level 5. Oh, it has Screech. Screech is an amazing move. I like what I'm seeing. I hope I can catch this, though. We're definitely gonna have to go back and heal after this one. Oh, come on, don't miss. Oh, we are in trouble. I don't want to spend a potion here. Oh my goodness. Can we not miss twice? Okay, we are officially in trouble. We don't want to start this video by game overing. Okay, he's weak to this. Okay, he's in the yellow, we can chuck. Oh no. We are on a time limit. Please just get in. You're a cool Nexomon too, I want you. Success. Okay, we're not dead. Well, that's a huge power upgrade, because he's a level 5, which I think is the highest possible level that can spawn here. Yes, join my party immediately. Alright, let's go back and heal. Then we'll try to catch one more. Yeah, we'll grab this item too. So we're playing this randomizer on the game's normal mode. There's actually 2 difficulties in the game. There's normal and hard mode. But hard mode was actually programmed first. And then normal mode is kind of like an easier version of hard mode. Mainly because I realized about halfway through the game that hard mode was like unfunnily hard. If you're not like a masochist, you'll probably want to play on normal. So the main difference is that, like, enemy tamers sort of have, like, teams that are less good. I guess we can catch this. It's another wind type, but it's level 5. So, like, the enemy tamers are, like, lower level, and their teams are not as diverse or as strong in many cases. They also often have, like, fewer Nexomon. Plus, on normal mode, all of your attacks are 10% more likely to hit. This is actually a thing in the base game as well. It's just removed on hard mode. But it remains the case here. So if you think my attacks miss a lot, imagine how much worse it is when you're playing hard. Anyway, come on, just get in first try. Excellent. Alright, we're motoring. We got a team full of level 5s. We are absolutely ready for the first fight. Now, I could be a crazy person and go in without healing. Like, how healthy is Blurk right now? That's probably not good enough. Alright, we'll heal. If I had, like, yellow health, I probably would have done it. It may feel like we're going real slow, but it's gonna pick up a bit. Okay, first fight. And, oh no. This is why we heal. Now we get the poison, that's big. What's the swap? Gervor, well, we don't like that. And my entire team is weak to him, except for this. Jeez. Well, we're just blaming him down, I guess. Ugh, the poison's bad. So one thing you probably noticed is, like, the opponents swapped on me. In the base game, the opponents actually have no AI whatsoever. They just pick moves randomly and they never switch. So I've added totally new Tamer AI to the mod. I don't know if we can stay in here. We probably have to go to this thing and just hope we live. Okay, he bit me, which is nice. The AI is also actually slightly weaker on normal mode. They have, like, a chance to act randomly, rather than picking the most optimal move. Whereas on hard mode, they pretty much always pick the most optimal move. But that's why he, like, used Fight instead of Static Shock there. Well, that hurts. Alright, yep, Blurk back in. We're probably fine. Yeah, he's toast. Alright, that should be good EXP. Oh yeah, we got 2 level ups out of that. Oh, we got a skill. I should actually be almost full health, right? Now, Fumus is still really hurt. Do we try to force the next fight? I think what we do is we move ahead and we catch something, then we probably have to go back and heal. Okay. So this is the highest level spot before we have to fight the next person. Can we stop getting all flying types? I'm not catching up. Ow. I need to put something fast in front. Because you run away better if you are faster. Oh, come on. We may be here for a while. Great. Alright, is anyone here fast? Fowling's probably reasonably fast. Alright, show me something that's not a wind type. I mean, that bird. Oops. I mean, I guess actually like that. I mean, it's level 6. I guess we'll take it. He's probably gonna kill most of my team while we're throwing traps. Please just get in. Oh boy. How many people are still alive? Not that many. I mean, we can always throw the gold trap if we get into horrible trouble. Please just get in. Game's easy. Alright, let's go back and heal and then we'll fight the next person. Okay. We've got a pretty full team. It's not very diverse, but... What could you do in the early game? This will be the last time we have to run back here and heal, because after the next fight we can use the healing center in Haroon. Okay. Well, do we have Fowling in the lead? Yeah. Okay, we'll leave Fowling versus this guy. There's another thing that's changed. It's whoever is faster gets the first attack. The battle logic still works the same as it did in the first game, where you take turns rather than having sort of simultaneous decision-making like in Extinction. Oh great, of course we lead off into something that beats almost my whole team. Do we have any good moves? Oh, we have Mimic! And Mimic's a fun move. Can we mimic anything? Oh, no. Well, we're swapping again. Oh, we can Raging Focus. Let's get the attack. Oh, he swapped. Well, we can scratch him for probably a lot of damage. Yeah, that was pretty strong. I mean, I could literally just win this 1v1. Maybe we just do it. It's not like anyone on the team is really good against this guy. And we have plenty of other people who could beat that Janine. Alright, he's toasted. Also just like in... Oh, interesting. Okay. That's a new effect. There are many moves in the game that now do something different than what they did originally. In most cases, their effect is similar to what it was in Extinction. So that move used to just be like a defense buff. It is now just... now instead it protects you against earth and plant attacks for a while. You'll actually see it lasts for a number of turns, and you can also swap out and it maintains like its effect for your whole team. But it only lasts a certain number of turns. Unfortunately for him, I'm not using mineral or plant attacks. It'll probably wear off pretty soon. There it is. I was actually starting to become worried that that was a glitch. Jameen is very tanky. However, we destroyed his accuracy, so we're like not too likely to be hit. Nice try, sucker. I can probably tank 2 of those too. Yeah, easily. Alright, fouling looking good. No problem. You love getting through that fight without using potion. I don't remember what this item is over here. Is this something good? Oh, it's a free next trap. Okay, we're getting there. We can literally just go straight into Ivan here. Okay. Well, we're healed up. How are we from money? We have 600. We'll buy a potion. No significant changes here. The flow is all pretty much the same as it is in the base game. This could be a mistake. I don't know for sure if I can win this fight. Okay, well, we're all healed up, right? Yeah, we are. Going in here with we had 2 level 7s. I guess we're fine, probably. That's scary. Ugh. That's a terrible first turn. I think we actually debuffed him, even though it maybe cost me my life. Yeah, I'm toasted. Thanks for your service, fouling. What the heck do we put in versus this? Probably this thing. Well, we could just be dead. It's a very real possibility. I mean, that was okay damage. No poison, please. Alright. I mean, we're gonna need potions for sure, but if his others aren't too strong, this could be possible. We'd love to see a miss or something. Ugh. Instead, we get poisoned. I have to heal. I can't let this thing die. That was lame. Man, that's a lot of damage. Okay. That's not nearly as bad. Oof. But, like, being poisoned is so terrible. I guess we swap here. Blurk can probably handle this. Oh, he swaps too. Oh, no. We are in so much trouble. I mean, we have 2 fire types. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I was trying to get the poison, but I probably should have just bailed. Yeah, ow. Alright, get me fire types. He's just gonna swap back, probably. This is not great. Oh, I could have swapped there. I'm used to playing on hard mode, where you're not allowed to swap 2 back-to-back turns, but that restriction doesn't exist here. So what do we do? Like, if I swap, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. What do I do here? Like, do I potion first? I think I potion first. He swaps again. That's so annoying. I feel like we have to try to hit the poison. Ugh, that just does no damage too. Okay, at least he only screeched me. That's not that much damage. Gotta bring this in, I guess. Okay, he stayed in, which is interesting. That is no damage. Oh god. Well, this fight's a rough one. Okay, he retreated. Do we just take the damage and take the death? I think we do. Thank you for your sacrifice, Remus. Okay, now we get Blurk in, and he doesn't have a chance to run from me, so I do get to attack. Okay, we got the poison. That's huge. Okay, he even stays in. Okay, he now dies in 1 more turn. So if he stays in, I can potion. Or just switch. Okay, we switch here. Oof, this is rough. He should tank. Okay, we do. We have the potion here. Ow. You know, I wish I had time to screech, or to mimic the screech back at him. That would have been really strong. But we just gotta take him out, eventually. Okay, next hit does it. I probably have to potion again, though. I can't let Kindior die. What, can the other thing kill me? He can. I do have to potion. My precious potions. But we win. Because one of the things about this game is, like, I don't want Kindior to die, because then it won't get experience. In Pokemon, if you have multiple Pokemon who sort of qualify for experience, and then one of them dies, their share just goes to whomever's left. But that's not the case in this game. You lose that share of the experience. So we really want to keep those guys alive. No, he gained 2 levels. I actually fixed the, there's sort of a glitch in the original game where if you gain multiple levels in one fight, it only displays your stats from a previous level, and now it displays all the difference between where you were before and where you are now. Okay, we beat him. Alright. Long cutscene coming up. This is actually, in terms of scripting, the longest cutscene in the entire game. It's mostly because there's a lot of visual effects. So enjoy Ivan getting beaten up. Alright, so we're almost back to gameplay. Alright. Now his sweat drop probably lasts a little too long now, I'll fix that later.
A mysterious...
So one other thing that's been changed is that many NPCs now have new dialogue after different things happen. Like this guy talks about fighting Ivan initially, but after Ivan is defeated, his dialogue now mentions that Ivan has been beaten. There's a lot of funny NPC dialogue in the mod, so I hope people will talk to a lot of the NPCs. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, is this something good? It's another next crab. I really want to see potions. Okay. Onto the cave. There are random encounters here, which in the base game literally doesn't matter at all, because you can run from every fight and you always go first. But now, because you can't run for free, this is a much more significant threat. So this area is actually pretty hard. It would have been nice if Fowling got a level up in that previous fight, but we'll just have to make do with it. Ooh, but that's another fire type. I like that monster, but we really need something that's not fire. That has potential. We don't have anything that does electric, right? Pretty sure we don't. Yeah, we have no electric. We'll try to catch this. He's like strong against my entire team, so that might be a bit of a challenge. He can tank for a bit. Oh, I have a genius plan. We send that right back at him. Ha ha ha, I get paralyzed. Now we can catch it easier. Let's go, Mimic. Mimic is such a fun ability. We got him. I am probably going to have to run out and heal. We're now looking pretty good in terms of our team composition. And this is a cool monster that I've never actually used before. What's this item? Another Nexotrap. Well, there's a lot of these. But yeah, we probably can't safely do that fight yet. If I run into anyone else on the way out, I'll probably defeat them. So we could use the experience. Oh, I almost want that too, to be honest. Who would we kick out? Probably Few Mouse, unfortunately. Or do we just keep what we have? I mean, he's level 9, which is a huge upgrade over level 5. Yeah, I think we try to grab him. He has a status inflicting move too, which is helpful. Oh, we could have just mirrored it back at him. Wow, he hits hard. Yeah, you need to join me. Well, we're not statusing him. But he's an uncommon. We can probably just catch. I'll send this out, because if he uses his status move on me, I'll reflect it at him. You might be wondering why I'm not damaging them more before throwing. That's because in Nexomon, you only get a bonus for damaging them to the yellow. Maybe I'll actually change that at some point, but it still remains that way for now. Okay. You can also now use hotkeys to do stuff in battle. Like I just pressed R there to activate the trap menu. Okay, we go. The hotkey's all magic extinction. Alright, sorry Mouse. You are cool, but you unfortunately didn't gain EXP. Okay, well, we're looking way better in terms of diversity, at least. And gaining 4 levels is just a huge upgrade. I think Mustino is also now our fastest, so we could lead him for the rest of the cave. Yeah, surely he's faster than the level 6 Howling. So far I haven't talked too much about the battle system itself, but it's also fairly significantly reworked. Like, the damage formula is completely different from the base game. Hopefully it sort of looks like or feels similar to how the first game felt. But there's sort of a number of significant implications of those changes. Most particularly, sort of the stat spreads of the monsters now actually matter. In the base game, defense is almost useless, and speed is completely useless. So, you really only care about HP and attack. But that's now not the case. Defense and speed are quite important stats as well. Do I want to catch this? No, we're probably... We have a water type. I keep forgetting that we have Lurk, because I'm not leading him. Alright. Let's do this fight. I mean, I can't kick out a Cosmic, even if I get something higher level. Let's see if we can confuse. Come on. It's like 80%. We don't have to pay for that. Got him. Okay, so we also haven't talked about status effects yet. In the base version of Nexomon 1, status effects are unimaginably broken. Like, if you get confused, you literally just can't ever attack. Whereas here, you now have like a 50% chance to not attack. And there's sort of other changes like that too. Like, Bind was another stat that prevented you from being able to do anything before. Now it instead prevents you from swapping. So many of the statuses sort of more heavily resemble the way they work in Extinction. I'd like to poison him. He's very tanky. Can we please hit poison? Well, not yet. Now, he doesn't do a lot of damage, so I can stay in here for quite a while. But, not forever. I can take one more. Can we please poison? Got him. Perfect. Now we just gotta stall. That was a surprisingly large amount of damage. We've got him now. So as long as Blork levels here, the team is probably healthy enough to do the next fight as well. Because every time you level, you get full health. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, Blork even gained 2 levels. He was back in it. We should be able to. Of course we fail. Alright. That was a lot of damage. Oh, come on. This thing isn't that fast, is it? Well, at least we dodge. Okay. This thing is slow. Surely we run. Unbelievable. Failing to run from a turtle. Okay. Alright. So there's an optional fight on this screen. It sort of guards that bridge that you can use to take a shortcut here. You can skip this fight at the expense of doing more encounters, but we could probably use the extra experience. The shortcut does help. Alright. What do you have? Now watch it be a legendary and I immediately regret my life choices. I immediately regret my life choices. It's not a legendary, but it's still really bad. What do we send out? I guess we just go for the Paralyze? Ouch. That hurt a lot. Okay, we did hit the para. Please be paralyzed like many, many, many turns. He's swapping. That's bad too, but at least the team is better against that. Is it worth slowing him down? Probably not. We'd really just like to hit poison. Okay. That's a lot of damage. He should be dead here, though. Okay. He has 2 water types. We can stay in one turn. We could try to poison. Did not get it. So what's the plan here? I think we maybe send in this to try to just get some damage. Is it worth Raging Focus? I don't think we live enough turns for this to pay off. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally acceptable. We can only take 1 more, though, unless he misses. Well, we know that these guys can't really do anything for the rest of the fight, so maybe we just, like, send him in here and get a little bit of damage. Oh, nice dodge. That is garbage damage. Ow! Okay, well, nice try. Back to this thing. That still hurt. This is not going to be a fun fight. We have the potion. We're probably going to need 2 potions to win unless we get really lucky with Para. Ow. Okay, we got paralyzed. Please be paralyzed. Unfortunate. He's down. We took out the Torix to deal with, though. Ouch. Yeah, we are going to need another potion. We might even need 3, which is horrid. This is going to be worth a ton of EXP. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Good dodge there. That would have been awful. We should have it. Yeah, we're fine. Good crit. I mean, lots of nice level up there. How horribly beat up are we? We probably have to go back. I wanted to keep going, but I don't think it's safe. At least my team's looking pretty good. Well, we'll fight any easy fights that we find on the way out. Ooh, super potion helps. Not my accuracy, you monster. Oh, this is also something I haven't talked about yet. But monsters now have coverage moves. This is sort of a thing in the base game. It's not like Extinction where every monster only knows its own type and normal type. Oh, I got found, so well, we're not running now. But monsters have much more coverage than they did in the base game. Like, Floatl sort of has a mixture of, like, water moves and plant moves. Okay, well, we got the Mustino Mirror Match. We got the Confusion. Nice. Now we just start biting. Oh, we should actually Tackle. Tackle will do more damage because we're faster. Tackle is a very widely learned move in this game. Though it's now actually a little bit better than it was before. It has a bonus property where if you're faster than them, it does more damage. So it becomes like an alright attack. It's still nowhere near the best, but it's not bad for its power and accuracy. Oh, there's a free level up on Mustino. He's looking nicely fast. Alright. This is hopefully the last time we're going to have to heal up in here. I'm like trying to play somewhat fast. This isn't exactly speedrun quality, but I'm trying not to take too long. We should also probably buy some potions for here. I did have to burn quite a bunch. We'll just buy 3 of them. We have enough Nexo traps. Okay, we're back running. There's one more force fight before we can exit the cave, so we want to try to keep our health up. Ooh, it's one of my favorite Nexomon. Sorry, we're running. Oh, no, we're not running. One of the ones I used on the very first time I played the game. Oh, come on. Alright, we're almost there. We'll take one extra tile to grab that item. Oh, come on. Mustino's getting a little beat up. Ether. This cave is actually quite long for how early in the game it appears. Oh dear. Oh, Mustino, we will miss you. Okay, who's running now? Guess it's back to fouling. Oh, that's fast. We don't like that. At least he didn't attack. It's gonna be hard to run from them. I don't like what I'm seeing. Oh, good dodge. Okay, we're out. That was scary. Money? I don't want money. I want usable items. Okay, we're almost there. Last step encounter, of course. And it's a Mustino. I mean, at least he just confused me. Nice. Alright, who's leading? Fouling's probably too hurt to do it. I mean, I guess actually Fouling will probably tank one attack. Is anyone else fast? You're fast, right? You're probably pretty fast. Okay. Last fight. Well, I mean, we have the right thing in. Good Hera. And that won't do anything for him now. Although, just like the barriers, that does last for his next Nexomon as well. I mean, I'm liking this 1v1. This has gone really well. Ugh. Okay, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Yeah, now we're in trouble. Ugh. Okay, it was going really well. Do I potion, or do I just bail and help the rest kill it? We'll bail for now. Wow, that was no damage. At least we didn't get confused. What else does he have? Oh no. We could just mirror that back at him. That wasn't much damage. Ouch. Everyone else on my team is weak to this. That's a problem. Poison? Poison, please? Oh no. Ugh. I think I take one more if it's not a crit. Poison? Oh my god, we are in so much trouble. I do tank one. Okay, well we have to heal. You're not having the best of luck right now. Please, poison. You need this. Unbelievable. There it is. Alright. Ouch. Squeak doesn't tank one either. I have to potion again so I don't die. He dies next turn. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Do I have anything useful I can do? Do I just swap? I think I just swap. Oh my god, another electric. Well, we've identified the problem element on the front. Oh, come on, we don't need to miss. We maybe survive when it's a range. Of course he hits the range. Well, we're in humongous trouble. I guess we're going back to this, trying to poison again. Oh my god, don't miss. We are in so much trouble. Why is everything electric? Having Mastino die was so terrible, because he would have been great here. Oh my god. Can we revive Mastino? Like, that almost might be the play. I don't want to burn my revive, but it's either that or spend every potion. It's just no damage. I can't let Blurk die. He needs to get the EXP. Okay, I'm sort of fine with Megatron. Oh, that's the nervous status, which isn't in the base game. Oh no, I'm out of MP. Oh, we poisoned. We're fine, probably. We can just swap next turn to kill him. Thank goodness we're out of here. Has some EXP falling. Well, that was not good. Man, I was so confident about our team, too. Luckily, there are no more fights before we can heal again. Well, apart from this one. You know, I actually think we kill this thing for EXP. Man, I wish I had a plants attack. Alright. Let's never speak of this cave again. Thankfully, this guy's avoidable. To carefully walk around the grass. I guess in theory we could actually try to catch something here, but I'd want my team to be healthier. We've got story stuff to do for a bit. Well, I mean, I guess there is another fight coming up pretty soon. We're getting there. Okay. We're coming up on another battle here, but at least this time our team is healthy. We'll put Mastino back in the lead because he's the fastest. Okay. He's faster? No way. That's a lot of damage, too. Well, we try to confuse. Ah, of course we fail. That's fine. Got him. Ouch. Thank you for your service, Miss Mia. Nice. She loves to see confusion hits. Ouch. Got him. Good critical. Ow. Well, that's a problem. Well, I guess we just switch to this. That still hurt. Which of these is more damage? This would be more damage to the crit, this is more reliable. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, he's out. Alright, I'm much less scared of that. Blur can handle this, no problem. Oh, okay, well, I stand corrected. Now my water moves will do no damage. I mean, that's still kinda hit. We would like to poison. He's swapping back in. We would still like to poison. That's no damage. Oh, he splashed me. Thank you, normal AI. Can we please hit? Oh my god, that's so much damage. We should take another one if it's not a critical. Of course we miss. And of course it's another critical. Well, goodbye, Blur. We actually probably have to revive him. I don't think this is winnable without him. Well, we're in trouble. He's gonna need a potion. We are in huge trouble. It may be worth the screech here. Oh, of course we miss. At least his fire barrier is gone. My dad, I sort of expected that. Who are we sending in? By Blurk. We can at least get a hit here. And he has no fire barrier, so this will hit hard. There we go, we got the poison. That still hurt. Okay. Please poison. Nice. Okay, we have a chance. The revive was worth. I don't think I die even to a crit. It did 44, so we can fight him. Now we just switch until we win. Okay. Can do our ult tank one. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I just have to worry about the attack from this guy. We're fine. Alright, we're through. Scratching right back. Man, I love Mimic. It's like the best move. I mean, we did get a ton of levels out of it. Huge EXP. We've also got enough to buy 3 potions. Ooh. We have not seen a single light or dark attack yet. We love minions getting hurt in this game. I've even added more of it to the mod. Okay. We're alive. It is unfortunately looking like we're going to have to switch out Fouling, because he's fallen behind a lot in levels. We'll see if we can catch something as we go back towards the cave. Actually, we can catch here. We're healthy enough. And Mustino's a fine lead. Alright, let's see if we can get something good. Like, is that good? Fire Barrier is kind of nice, I guess. Do I want to be picky, or do I just... Well, let's see one more encounter. I'd really love, like, a mineral type. Honestly, we'll take that. That's totally fine. Plants will help. It's got damage into the yellow. It's fine if Mustino goes down here. Okay, we can start chucking. Like, I mean, I guess in theory, we could throw the gold here. I'm still not going to. Maybe we'll see something great later. Oh, come on. This team is in no way good enough to beat Remus. Well, we may be using the gold anyway, because he doesn't seem like he wants to get in. I think the play here is that we play greedy and we look for one more encounter, and then if it's good, we throw the shredder. Sorry, Fouling. Okay, who's fast out of what's left? Probably him. We can just gold trap if we see anything that we want. That's not good enough. Alright, show me one more encounter. That is good enough. We'll take that. Okay, I now feel better about our chances. Gold trapping a common. That must, like, hurt everyone watching this. Okay. We're now probably good enough. We can just do story stuff for now. We don't have to worry about like getting in any kind of trouble here because there's no fights. The sound effect really enhances that moment. I actually just added that recently. You'll understand when you play them all. Okay, let's heal. I'm happy Blurk, like, managed to carry his weight during this randomizer. It would have been sad if I had to remove him. A small change is, like, in the base game, almost every cutscene in the early game ends with the screen just fading out. I've changed the vast majority of them to just have your party sort of rejoin you like you just saw there. Like, there was another one here, for example. Oh, whoops. Except that Atlas moves the wrong way there. I'll fix that later. What happens when I don't test things? Alright. Haha, we outspeed this thing now. I didn't even remember to put Mostino in the lead. Alright. We're coming up on the second last battle. It feels nice to be fast. Alright, let's get him. Alright. 2 fights left. That's a little scary. Let's see if we can confuse. Why? That hurt. Okay, we got him. Nice. Okay, I get after sending this in. Nice. Get some damage. Ooh, we got Flame Column. That was huge damage. Just get this thing out of here. God, Confusion's so good. Still broken. Uh-oh. Ow. My face. Well, he's getting out of here. Ugh. Well, at least it's not evolved. I guess we send this to deal with it. That sucks. That's still good damage, though. Ow! I'm dead. Well, it lets us get Vulcan back in. Please don't die, we need you. Oh, that was huge damage. Good dodge. But if I attack, I die. Because the thing will come in and kill me. What do I do here? Do we think Mostino can finish this off without dying? Probably not. But I can't let Vulcan die. Ouch. I probably don't even kill. Oh, we can try to confuse. Okay. Ah, that sucks. I can't use my revive here. We just ended Lord. And we bite him. Just hit yourself. Game's easy. Uh-oh. Okay. You know, as insane as it is, I think it might be worth the debuff here. Oh my god, that's so much damage. I think it actually is worth debuffing here. Hopefully we live. Wow. That hurt. Well, hopefully Stoic can close this out. Ouch. It's not looking great. Oh, it is now looking great. We got this. We got this. Not bad. I do not know if this team is going to beat Remus. Oh, that'll help. Okay. Do we fight our way out? I mean, he would not possibly level. Does anyone level? He could level. Man, that's big damage. We'd love to get level 16. It would take one more fight. Well, we're gonna fight one more on the way out, no doubt. Nice wind song, get burnt. Ugh, confusion. The tables have turned. Oh my god. Well, we had to go back to Mandraz. I could, like, almost die. Just hit him with anything. That'll work. Okay, we got the level up. We'll run from this one. No one else can level. Now we'll have a lot of additional fighting. I mean, we could, in theory, fight the optimal without here. It's more fun to just go into Remus while probably being horribly unprepared. Okay. Oh, come on. I was so close. Alright, work. Well, this is it. We buy as many... Oh, this was a golden trap, wasn't it? Man, I could have had thrown that at something. Oh. We spend all our remaining money on potions and hope we can win. Ooh, we can buy 4. Let's go. Okay, who's in the lead? It's probably Massino, yep. Alright. Oh, whoops, this isn't where we're supposed to be going. It's on the next screen. I always make that mistake. Okay, now the dramatic conclusion to this run. Okay, what does he have? That could be worse. Good start. Very good start. Oh man, maybe we're just chilling. Oh, we're chilling. We can probably kill this with this. I mean, that's annoying, but we're fine. Well, we're not going anywhere now. Do I die in another attack? I don't think so. Unless it's a critical. Especially if he swaps. Oh, we're chilling. He's like, we get this far, and Remus is all unevolved monsters. We suffered so much to get here. He must not even have anything good against me either, because he swapped into a water type. And we even get the poison. Well, it looks like we're due for an anticlimactic finale, unless this last is legendary. Wow, that was garbage damage. This thing is high defense, I guess. Oh, it had Earth Barrier, that's why. See, that's why that reminder is there, because sometimes I forget what status they have. Ow. Well, we can switch. It will die on the switch. We'll send this out. Ow. That's fine. We might as well flame here just for accuracy. Okay. I like the Blurk got to do a lot. We got to enjoy his cosmicness. Of course he does a para, or a poison. So I have to heal. We're not letting poor Blurk die at this point. I say that and then he gets bound again. Well, the last thing could be something bad. We haven't seen it yet. I mean, that's way worse than everything else he had. Do I have to heal? I do have to heal. That's lame. Oops, I healed the wrong thing. Unbelievable. Poor Blurk. He did not survive after all. Don't worry, I'll revive you, buddy. Actually, you know what? Let's try to poison him, or paralyze him first, then we'll revive. Oh, Stoic might be dying too, actually. Okay, oh, I couldn't get him because he had Wind's on. Good dodge. Please hit the paralyze. Ow. Can anyone tank this? I guess he can. We can't really do a lot, but we can revive Blurk. Okay. Ow. Oh, you're kidding me. Not Vulcan, too, you monsters. That's him. Unbelievable. What did poor Vulcan ever do to anyone? Alright, it's payback time. Close it out, Blurk. Ow. And it's just that easy. Remus is defeated. Not sure how long that took. That was probably like an hour and a half. But anyway, that's a bit of a look at Nexomon Revenge. It's still not done. The post-game is not finished. But it's going to be entering beta testing soon. So hopefully it should be out in, like, not that long. Thanks for watching. Oh, we have new seal.